Alright, here are my lights for 2021. I did something completely different than what I normally do. I installed individually addressable WS2811 LEDs, pixels, on the roof line. They are permanently installed into vinyl tracks. Drilled holes for every LED, popped them in, soldered everything in. The candy canes, the mega tree, and the snowflakes and the roof, or the lines around the garage door and the front door, those are removable. Those are not there all year, but the ones on the roof line are there all year. We can change them to different sequences throughout the holidays, throughout the year. I made a couple different sequences in X lights. Just made them a minute each. I didn't want them too long. I had a couple people sitting out here in their car watching the lights, so I didn't want the sequences to be too long where I had to wait between different little shows here. Here's what the rest of it looks like. I'm on a corner here. That flagpole is where it all started. That's got 16 strands, solid state relays controlled by a microcontroller. That is not Wi-Fi enabled, that's just a pre-programmed sequence that I did. Started that years ago and kept building onto it. This is where we're at now. I'm gonna continue to add to it. Got a couple of cool ideas. Another tree over here, a minion. I was worried about that mega tree falling over in high wind, so actually there's a 4-foot hole with a PVC sleeve that's cemented into the ground. We had some high winds go through here the other day, and I was up watching this mega tree pole and it did not budge. I was very happy about that. Tried a graphic on the tree. That's supposed to be a snowman. And I'll show you what it looks like here. So each one of the LEDs were popped in these ribbons here. Made that a rigid conduit. The control boxes were all made by me. The controller board there, that red LED, this little board in there that I made, that's Wi-Fi controlled. Everything is fused because the last thing you want is a fire. Candy canes here. So yeah, these roof lines, these will be here all year. You can kind of see the vinyl tracks that they're in. Everything is waterproof, sealed in epoxy. This trim around the front door here, this is not permanently installed, but I can show you what it looks like. So all these, here's the vinyl tracks. Each of these holes were drilled by me with the drill press. So this is what's mounted on the roof line. So that will be there all year. So this year I just made a couple different sequences, but next year I plan on adding my own radio station and trying to do some synchronized sequences to audio. If you're in the area, I'd appreciate it if you stop by, check it out. Thanks.